Hello everyone, Basilica here. So today I'll try to focus on unlocking some Endwalker raids. I have the first one done and that's it, so I will need to unlock 2, 3, 4 and unlock the final dungeons I need for the expert roulette because I can't even do expert roulette yet. So let's switch back to my Paladin level 90 and let's get to it. Maybe I'll start by unlocking the second raid. Just a fair warning before we start. My day started kind of weird with me wanting to do the groceries and my car not starting because of the cold. Then I tried to pick my boyfriend's car and it also didn't start, so I couldn't do the groceries and I ended up like ordering them to be delivered directly to my house. So little warning that I might have to interrupt the stream for a few minutes later if the groceries happen to arrive while I'm streaming. Shouldn't be too long though. So do I need like to take that teleporter? Oh yeah, it's Pandaemonium to enter. Okay. I get groceries delivered from Costco a lot because nobody got time to walk around Costco. You always end up spending too much. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm not the only one ending up spending way too much at Costco. I would actually need to go to Costco like soon, but it always costs too much going there. It's long. Is it not normal like the red gates? Is that really where I'm supposed to go? Like, where's the quest? What? Hey, thanks for the subscription. Thank you so much, man. Is that... I'm in Pandaemonium, so where's the guy I'm supposed to talk to? Oh, I think they're there. Hey, thanks for the follow, Wakanda. Good luck with your stream. Thank you. Well, thanks for the follow too, Stas, man. Is that... I mean, I'm not supposed to talk to someone before? Oh shit, I've already like unlocked it. I just didn't do it. That's why it wasn't popping anywhere. I just need to queue for it. Well, at least I'll be there for the following of the quest. Hey Draken, thanks for subscribing. Thank you. No, I don't want to skip. No skipping. Oh yeah, that was a monster in water. Is that only one thing? It seems to be like two things. Let's call up my 7 convenient friends. I was kinda gonna head floating over it. Yeah. That's an ugly ass dragon. Just a fair warning first time. Okay, that other tank got his tank stance on. Gonna leave him at main tanking. Let's just hope I don't receive my groceries while I'm in a raid. That would be bad. Oh my god, what does that even mean? Oh, I think that meant we were supposed to be the 2 tanks in there. Yeah, I should totally like, Alright, he's back up. I'm kinda stupid when it's time to figure out mechanics on my own. I don't. So many dead people. I think he's trying to steal the aggro for me back. Is he? Oh, I kinda stole aggro from him. Man, I suck today. Each time I see a summoner calling up Titan like this, I'm always like, oh, is that the boss doing something? And then I'm just, oh, that's right, it's just a summoner. I should totally try out the new summoner. Okay, stacking Doritos, this I know. Did I not touch that wall up there? Pretty sure I did. Did the game like take pity on me? It's Ed come off. Yeah. Okay. Not the best music in here. All the music in Endwalker is just so good, but this is kind of meh. I know. But I'm a tank, I can manage with a few Vaughn stacks, right? Such a good mentality. Pro gamer mentality. Each time I think of stacking the Doritos, I kinda want Doritos now. Oh, and I ordered some in my groceries. I shouldn't think about the Doritos. I guess here? Yeah. It's kind of dropping slow, but mechanics aren't too hard until now. Okay, the head, so we should just avoid that. I don't know if it's got new mechanics now, or if we've seen everything. Oh, is it too... I'm coming, bud. Yay! I didn't fail my cold tank this time. No, no. I heard they'll be making adjustments soon to Paladin, and I think it was Dragoon. I don't know what kind of adjustments they plan on making. When the next patch drops anyway? Just 2. I don't know if it's enough. Yeah. Do you see that Mr. Mug guy? It's kind of fabulous. All those people I've seen making savage raids since like the beginning of January, and I hadn't even unlocked the raids at all. I'm just so late on everyone, but I just like taking my time. I don't want to like have all the content that's supposed to last a few years all crammed into like 2 weeks. I want to have some content to do during those 2 years, you know? Because I think the next MSQ patch would be due for like March or April, so still a few months. I'm already starting to wonder, like, hey, the MSQ is done. What am I supposed to do now? Oh shit. No! Oh, I made it! I was 100% certain I didn't make it. Okay, I don't know if the savage version is tough, but the normal version is pretty easy. Or maybe it's just because there was a tank. I can't tell if the head is actually attached or not. What? Oh, so we will become a water again. Or not? Oh. I guess it just kind of caught the creature. Okay, my coat tank was good. Oh no, it's already left. Oh, 1 piece per week. Oh, I should have checked. 1 piece per week. I guess one of those. Yeah, okay. Cause yeah, can just pass. All right. What did I even get? The pants. All right. I received a command. I totally doesn't deserve it. That was a trial by fire or water, I suppose, but I had faith we would see it through, so long as we had your stout arm, of course. I knew that you were no mere mercenary, no, indeed, but to make such clean work of the hippocampus, seasoned fighters scarcely have occasion to visit Pandemonium, let alone display their skills. Mastery takes all forms, indeed. Needless to say, our plan worked to perfection, in no small part thanks to you two. Themis's power was more than enough to complete the interment. Spellcasting was never my strong suit, but that almost made me feel like a proper magus. Truly? Having seen your abilities firsthand, in your fight with Pissy, I beg to disagree. Shackles is the one exception, of course, and it is only because I've been forced to practice it since I was but a small child. Other magics leave me feeling completely out of depth. Regardless, it seems luck is on my side to guide me to you. We may prove the impossible possible after all. Always the crit. Always. After witnessing the hippocampus's capabilities, I should not blame you for wishing to avoid engaging in further creations in the place of their choosing. Alas, I doubt we will have the luxury. Themis is pondering the road ahead. While our success in sealing away the hippocampus is certainly heartening, the fact that we have yet to see any other waters concerns me. The keyword of Asphodelos is nothing if not cautious. Doubtless he has gathered what waters he could and retreated to a safe area. Let us hope so. It occurs to me that I know little of the keywords besides their magical prowess. Is there aught more you can share? Yeah. Of course, a named man Esperos is in charge of Asphodelos, and seeing with like a dark filter like this, I'm sure the guy is just like 100% nice, right? Just like the place that's so welcoming, right? I bet he's the guy who built it. Not only does he have thorough knowledge of the creatures here, but he takes great pains to be a mentor to each of the warders under his charge. He has done much to ensure that I flourished here, in spite of my ineptitude at magic, and I have always known him to be the sort of man who faces difficult decisions with unwavering composure. Furthermore, keywords are not only masters of interment, they also can bend the always of Pandemonium to their will with creation magics. With all this in mind, I am certain that so long as Asperos guides them, the other waters are safe. I can see why absolute control over the environs is imperative. Had we faced the hippocampus upon arid sands instead of the waterways, I suspect the battle would have ended much more quickly. In any case, if this Esperos is as capable and caring as you say, we would do well to seek him out as soon as we can. He has like as not taken your colleagues to a secure location. The safest place would be the innermost circle of Asphodelos. From there they could flee in to Abyssos if hard pressed. Even though they have such safe haven within the other circles, if we make for the fort, we ought to encounter them on the way. Indeed, and we shall gain a comprehensive understanding of the situation within Asphodelos, which will be essential in determining whether we ought to continue down to Abyssos. The rub, of course, is that I myself possess no power to bend the circles to my will. Instead, we must proceed through the central corridor, which was barred by the Phoenix last I checked. That's a weird way to write Phoenix. Phoenix, I have heard the name before. A fiery bird with life eternal. So it's really a phoenix, right? Beyond unquenchable brilliance, the perfected concept boasts nigh endless restorative powers, if I recall. Truly an exemplary feat of creation magics. So they're kind of asking me to kill an eternal being. Perfection is ever built on the back of failure, however, and La Habrea suffered countless missteps during his experiments. And he was hardly the only one. This phoenix will be but one of many attempts at the concept gone awry. Aye, far from evoking wonder, our phoenix is a creature of fury and wrath, and seeks only to turn the world to ash. Thus was it confined within Pandemonium. Development of the concept continued elsewhere, but as the moons turned, more and more researchers abandoned the project as an impossibility, save for La Habrea in his words. When I recover... I can't read today. When I received word that at long last La Habrea had succeeded where so many had failed, I was nearly overcome. Pray tell, how did the wonders of Pandemonium celebrate the master's accomplishment? Not good? I don't believe we did. Phoenix is the original Greek version of Phoenix. Huh. Okay. That just looks weird. I don't know if I'm even saying it right, like Phoenix. This sounds just so weird. Phoenix. Um, the research of the words of La Habrea has little consequence to our work here, save for those rare times it charges us with a new specimen. Truth be told, I don't remember anyone making note of the occasion. Okay. But enough reminiscing. We must make ready to confront the phoenix. They want to make me say it as many times as possible. While it's possible that it flew off to some other wing of Pandemonium, we would make the assumption at our own peril. Better to assume that we'll need to bring Asphodelaus' most unruly subject to heel. I certainly see no reason to delay. The phoenix's power over flame will avail it far less in a barren corridor than elsewhere, so it may well serve us to subdue it sooner rather than later. I don't know, until then the story of Pandemonium was nothing really extraordinary. I don't know if it will pick up. I know the Eden story was quite cool though. So is he like a vampire? Or what? What's happening? He kind of warped us. And okay, I was asking for the story to pick up. I didn't think it would be like instant like this. Here comes the bad guy. Totally a vampire. Oh, so we just like went out? It seems whoever is behind this can alter the space around us at will. We face an uphill battle. Impossible. If those were creation magics at work, then that means... Let us confront that reality after we have conquered the enemy in front of us. Every drop of our focus shall be required if we are to enter the Phoenix. I can say that. Yes. So no, I just, yeah, okay, unlocked one. I'm gonna go in that weird space with the vampire. Oh, that was instant. Or not. Or yes. Seventh convenient friends. Okay, there's Phoenix. Phoenix. Mythic creation. It looks cool. It's a three-headed Phoenix. Oh, so the other tank also said first time. I guess I can go then. Oh. Was there any tell before to like know that he was gonna do that? I don't even have the time to get out of those. I must be missing something. Oh no, tank master, I have 3 bone sacks. Ouch. I guess we need to attack those. Not sure I really got that mechanic. All these attacks have no, like, tell before. Oh, so we're supposed to go in there. Separate them. I think you need to do something. Okay, so maybe I should like get this one. Okay, I think we're good for this. Okay, so now what? Dead rebirth. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to do something with these. Oh, okay. Oh, we got each one. Fire is consuming the field. Good here. Man, they drop really fast. Oof, that other tank almost done. Yeah, like other side should be better. So I should just like keep running here. It doesn't drop at all. Oh, so you have to kill it with... Oh, okay. I think I'm starting to get it. And the boss is at 37. That's cool. Oh no, no, no! Oh shit, 2 tanks dead. No! Hard resing. No, it already died again. Okay, they did a healer LB3. Good save. You should just like provoke. Hey, I think I got no one stacks on that. Alright, sides. Good. Okay, tank buster. Phoenix looking like a double white surprise. Looks like this little chickie is going down the... Oh shit, I missed my... was trying to read. I shouldn't try to read while... while raiding. And also high vote. I'm sorry, I didn't get the time to read your message completely. Okay, so with the darkened fire, you have to like make him shoot the stuff at the darkened fire. Yeah. Alright. We got this. 13%. 12. Okay, so I should go in the middle here, and then out. It was a bit too early, but get out of here, Ron! No, Ren. No. Okay, 2%. Yay! So we will just like put him back in a cage. Ha! I think he was trying really hard. I would like a top. I got pants earlier. Oh yeah. Okay, I guess I get the pants. So now what? Where's the vampire? With that, the phoenix is shackled once more. However, there is yet the matter of this arena. As you've told us, there is but one person in Asphodelos with the ability and authority to wield such magics. Though, fortunately, it appears you have saved us the trouble of finding him. A contemptible display as befits an inferior specimen. Even so, I expected it would at least delay your advance. Imagine my surprise when I saw the chains of interment drag the phoenix back to its cage. Either the bird is even more of a failure than its creator is scared to admit, or you are no mean trespassers. Oh. I had hoped our suspicions were misplaced, but alas. The vampire researcher. Keyword Esperos? Why? Why have you brought such chaos to your beloved Pandemonium? Pandemonium, pitiless, impenetrable, and utterly steadfast, unlike those charged with its keeping. What has possessed you? I don't understand. Yeah, he's even got the vampire teeth. Oh, Eritonios, must you pester me with such inane questions? Think for yourself. Surely you can muster a theory or two with that dim wit of yours. Ouch! Then again, you have never been one for insight. Why Master La Habrea suffers your mediocrity, I shall never understand. That was mean. You may look like him, but you're not the Esperos I know. Something has warped you, too, from the inside out. The keyword I knew had compassion for all those under his charge, and be they clad in robes or shackled in chains. Was that all a farce? Did you hide your contempt for us all these years? Those who are content to merely glimpse the water's surface are doomed to be dragged into its depths. You prove my opinion of you with every word. This guy is savage. My mind is clearer than it has ever been. Even now, seeing you feebly grasp for answers makes the bile rise in my throat. Such wasted potential. To be son to Master La Habrea, yet no more skilled with magic than a newborn babe. Is he really La Habrea's son? But of course, it's always about La Habrea. Silence, you are not worthy to utter his name. For once, be grateful to witness a feat beyond your meager abilities, beyond your shallow reckoning. I have slipped the surely bounds of mortality. I have become one with our mythic creations and rid myself of imperfections. I stand upon the threshold of godhood. As a Hermeteo shall I serve Master Lahabrea, ever faithful unto the end of days. Oh, so he wants to put us in shackles? And he shall require no other. I think not. Are you so blinded by arrogance that you have lost sight of what it means to serve? Erytonios is more capable than you could ever know. It was thanks to his instruction that I was able to master the art of interment, but how to wield it and how to break free of it. Bessie, let us quit this place. Whatever poison has corrupted Esperos' mind, it is plain his power far eclipses our own. We must have time to gather our strength. Let's come back with better gear. Weaklings though they may be, it takes a singular aptitude to master interment so quickly, to say nothing of how swiftly that family are laid low the phoenix. Regardless, their noble aims will be their undoing, where they fritter away their strength in calming the beasts of Asphodelos. I continue my work. Even should they survive long enough to reach the heart of my domain, naught shall await them but doom. I eagerly await your arrival, Erytonios. Even dullards have their uses. That dark overlord is pretty full of himself. Why is Erytonios all the way over there? He's thinking back on life. Please leave me be. Okay. My darkest suspicions have been realized. We face the keyword of Asphodelos himself. More than that revelation, however, Erytonios worries me. He loved Asperos for his compassion, but received naught but scorn from whatever the keyword has become. He has said little since our return. I only hope that the shock of recent events does not prove to be a death knell for his resolve. Classic Overlord. Yeah, pretty classic Overlord indeed. Does he still not want to talk? Okay. Themis would offer what comfort he can to Erytonios. Much as I am loath to disturb Erytonios so soon after what just occurred, I am afraid circumstances do not afford us the luxury of time. Perhaps it will do him well to speak about recent events, concerning both the keyword and his father. Yeah, cause his father's Lahabrea, right? He seemed reticent to say aught concerning Lahabrea when the subject was broached. Doubtless his relationship with his father is a fraught one. Yeah. The son of Lahabrea. How does it feel to talk with the killer of your father? The creation of the ward which surrounds Pandaemonium was an astounding feat of magical prowess, a feat accomplished by none other than Lahabrea. That both my father and I can bind others in chains is perhaps the only thing that we have in common. Ah, so it is true. I'm Lahabrea's son, bereft of his talent for magic or his brilliant mind, but his son nonetheless. Surely this doesn't come entirely as a surprise to you. Nay, I had an inkling when you said you had practiced ethereal shackles since childhood. Assuming you haven't been employed here quite that long, it had to indicate some long-held connection with La Brea. Yeah, I was wondering that too, like, he's practiced shackles since his childhood, like, was he an employee here since his childhood? They make children work in this world? It was La Brea that taught me how to cast ethereal shackles, but that was it. My further education was overseen by the words of La Brea, more specifically my mother, who was a researcher here. You did speak of Athena, chief keyword before La Habrea. She is your mother, yes? How astute. I can see now why you were chosen to lead the investigation. You were the right of it. Athena was my mother, and it was she who invited me to join her here. La Habrea had nothing to do with it. I see there is little love lost between you two. What I cannot see is why La Habrea was appointed chief keyword when another was already in place. Because my mother died. Was in place. My mother is no longer with us. And La Habrea was all too eager to assume her responsibilities, with nary a moment spared to mourn her. What love do I owe him now, when he offered not one drop of compassion then? Ah, I see. She is no longer with us, an expression to convey the end of a life. Ah, yes? I have known only the public face of La Habrea. While he is lauded for his ability to maintain composure in the face of unnerving circumstances, I must admit that often it comes across as cold. Apologies, but can we speak of something else? This topic isn't an easy one for me to discuss. Of course, there are more pressing matters and after all, namely, how to deal with sparrows. Can we change subject again? We have yet to see the other waters. Judging by what we know, we can surmise that Hesperos has confined them somewhere beyond our grasp. And now that he is aware of our presence, he will be preparing for our next encounter. We cannot expect to face him on equal footing. Quite the opposite, in fact. Every moment we spend chasing after the creations is another moment Hesperos can contrive another advantage for himself. The wisest course would be to find him first and foremost. He said that he has become one with the creations. Perhaps that means he is vulnerable to interment? Good point. In theory, that should be possible. However, is it enough merely to confine him, after all he has done? I need to know why. I need to know what drove him to forsake everything he's worked for. Was it all truly so that he could serve his master? To my mind, he's merely put La Habrea's own work at risk in trade for some nebulous power. La Habrea is the chief keyword of Pandaemonium. How would throwing it into disarray with his favor? It doesn't make any sense. So I'm not the only one thinking this. I share your curiosity, but we must consider that our enemy has us at a disadvantage in every sense. What do you think? Should we seek to put him in fetters, or would it be too dangerous to allow him quarter? I kind of want answers too. Yeah, it was cute. Daring as ever, I see. I know not which trials you have faced in your past, but to see you so certain is all the convincing I need. Very well, let us try Ericdonius's plan. Thank you, Pisty. I believe I can shed some light on the nature of our foe. When Esperos spoke with us, I noticed he bore the telltale fangs of the Vricolagus. Also, they're not vampire fangs, they're beast fangs. A beast which feeds off the ether of its prey. Well, sounds pretty much vampiric to me, but likely that is the creation Esperos merged his essence with. And we know all too well that he can change the environment around him at will. The battle will not be an easy one, but I believe in our victory. Asphodelos, the fourth circle. That Esperos possessed such a lust for power that he would resort to this. Clearly I misjudged him. I'd like nothing more than to strike him down myself, but seeing you wipe that arrogant grin off his face will taste just as sweet. He called himself Emeteos and claimed immortality. I know not how he discovered this dark art, but his actions do not bespeak a sound mind. Alright. You know what I need right now? I need a drink. So I'm gonna be right back in like 2 minutes or something to make a drink. Be right back real quick. Alright, I'm back. Let's queue up. Yeah, that's why I didn't queue already. I knew it would get an instant vampire overlord. Ooh, he removes his glasses. He's serious now. Oh, I think I'm just gonna let the other be the main tank. Same. Oh, so we're kinda almost all new. Oh no, I think the tank is not new. Okay, so he added a square there. I don't know, everybody's going here, so... Oh, that's why? So what now with the square? I don't know, that person got knocked back into the weird square and it didn't do shit. I don't know, can we go there? I don't think we should, right? Yeah, okay, so there's like poison over there and yeah, okay, I don't know. I just don't know now. There were people in each square. Did I don't think I had a marker on myself or anything. What? So it said the things that should not be there. For that one stand at the job you aren't. Okay. Oh, so I can get knocked back into those? I think it like served as a wall. I didn't think I could get knocked back into it. Well, now I know. Do I need to touch them? Okay, they need to be put down by not the job indicated. What? What? So there's an element in each. Well, everybody seems to be standing on this one, so... What? I got no idea what's happening right now. Whoa, what was that? Super mega lag. Oh shit, I forget again, it's not a wall. It's not a wall. It's a ring of death. LB is healers. So this should be... Yeah, this I can, this I can. Yeah, someone else just learned. Bro, is this a dead wall? Dang. Got the same reaction as me. Really looks just like walls. I'll just chill out with everybody else, pretending that I know what I'm doing. Oh shit. Everybody's dispersing. Now what? Now what? Oh. Okay, not DPS. I'm good. Oh shit! Everybody's dead. LB3 healer, please. Oh no, oh shit! I'm the only one in left. So we gotta split the DPS one. It's just. Damn it. Okay, someone is explaining mechanics. Green equals spread out markers. Lightning is get far away. Fire is stack. Green is spread. Red is stack. Poison is split. Water is knocked back. Water is get in the middle or get yeeted. I don't get it. I mean, they were squares. When he does shift. If it's a cape, stand in front of the cape. Oh man, why am I even more confused now than before they explained? If it's the blade, stand next to it. It will say easterly shift or Sio something. What the fuck, man? I think I'm just gonna go watch a video after, eventually. Because those were just explanations I just couldn't understand. But let's go, man. Let's just do it. Man, Dracula needs to chill. Yeah, he does. When it's not the not roll part, northeast southwest shift, we all can read a compass, I'm sure. Oh man, where did he see a compass in this? Where? Healers go to 1 DPS spot, tanks another. Oh, someone's not ready. DPS get the tank, and the healers will get the DPS. Let's go, guys. Let's just go. Okay, they put the timer. Alright. I have no idea where that guy saw it come back. So it's water. I don't know why they're coming. So it's just get away, right? I guess. Lightning is get away. Yeah, I think that was it. Okay. So this is water, so get in the middle or get eaten. So alright. That worked. Three caves. I missed my combo. So really be like starting. How do I know which one he's starting with? Okay, I guess he's starting with lightning getaway. Poison spread out, I think? Yeah. Okay. And then water, get in the middle. I have no idea about his compass, but at least this works. It's a blade, so he said to like stand on the side of the blade, right? Or not? I think we're good. Oh, that went well. Just go to the side of it. Ah, okay. I'm not sure why this one was acting different. Oh, it's a cape. It's not a sword, it's a cape. Oh, so because it's a cape, it acts like water and doesn't knock back. Okay. I didn't notice there were different logos. Starting to get it! Okay, I can kill this. Someone get mine, yeah. Alright. This is going really better than earlier. Okay, when he does 4 like this, I'm not sure anymore. Which one? Well, sorry. I think that's what he meant by the compass. Okay, so I think poison, yeah. So we all just spread out. Alright. And now lightning, get the fuck away. Fire. Okay, stack. Cool. Alright. Okay, it's sword. So to the sides. Okay, those again. I can do this and this. It's a sword. No! Yeah, we got this, guys. We got this. That other person was standing pretty close to the tank. I was scared. Okay, so which one will be first? I just want to see the four squares at the same time. Fire, it's a stack. Okay, lightning, get away. Oh, it gave me poison actually. Standing in that. Okay, so spread. And then get in the middle. Sword size. Yeah, once you understand how that works, it's actually pretty easy. We did this and this. It's a cape, so no, it's a sword. This guy's dead. Here you go. Could be worse. That's quite the achievement. Faceplant. Yosh. Asphodelo's complete. Why is the achievement called could be worse? Yeah. Does it give like a title or anything? No. Healer's pretty cool. Oh, it's a minion. I want it. I'd like a top man. Rolling a 3 and 4. No, I won't get it. Obviously. Oh, my rolls are bad. I don't know. I don't seem to be like getting any of those. Like greed. No, I'm not getting anything. Might as well need this. Yeah, or I wouldn't get anything. Oh, the minion dropped. No, of course I didn't get it. I received 1 commit. Now, Demis, we end this here. In shackles you go like any other vile creature. Fools, I will not be put in chains. Oh. To think that I would fall before one such as you. Perhaps I should have treated you as more than a mere nuisance. Despite your victory, you shall never have the knowledge you seek. The secrets of my transformation, the secrets of my deception, they shall return to the star with me. So we will like suicide? You're wasting your breath, Sparrows. We have the upper hand now. Surely you can see that. Yes, yes, my repertoire is not exhausted yet, however. Although I have failed, my end shall be on my terms. Yeah. Is going to end his own life. Man. So we won't know anything. I remain loyal to my very last. Come what may, I die with dignity. Bye, Vampire Overlord. So it really was not the final boss of this. How did your ambition lead you so astray, Sparrows? You were better than that. Your star shone more brightly than any other in Pandemonium. You had Labrea's respect, his trust. What more did you seek? That you would forsake all that and sully your legacy besides. He became so blinded by his own desires that he lost sight of his duty. In the end, he lost everything, and his plans lie in tatters. I fail to see any dignity in that. So I was gonna deny him even his dignity. Even so, I would have liked to know why he chose this path. Asperos' infatuation with your father was his undoing. Perhaps he was jealous that fate had chosen you and not him to be Labrea's son. So terrible did this jealousy become that he sought verboten power, power that Labrea would be unable to ignore. How does a pursuit for respect warp one's art so? How does infatuation with one person turn into contempt for everyone else? I've never heard of such a thing. Why is my shadow like shaking? Or this is disturbing my eyes. It's not as uncommon as you might think. It happens, but that doesn't mean it's right. No, it's not as common as you might think. Sadly. I see. I admit I cannot but find it vexing. But perhaps that signifies not when but my own capacity for bitterness. I do understand what it is to have a beacon to follow in dark times, a person you trust to guide you through, how it is to desperately wish their light would fall upon you again. But we have spent enough time assuming the intentions of the departed. There are the living to consider. We must find the other waters and round up the remaining creations forthwith. Of that, at least, we can be certain. I believe it can be of help in that matter. The influence of Hesperos's magic is fading throughout Asphodelos. Now is the perfect opportunity to seize control of the facilities and restore things to their original state. Seize control? Can you really do that? Surely. All smiles. What is this presence? Eritonios, what lies beyond the threshold? That's the passage which connects Asphodelos to Abyssos. Wise. Why? Wise. Be on your guard, you two. Now that Asphodelos is free of obstructions, I can more easily sense disturbances in the lower levels. Something stirs in Abyssos. What's that? A warding sigil? How? Let us return to the gates for now. I should like to apprise the situation from there. Needless to say, our investigation is far from over. I can already see it will take 8 other fights for an investigation to be over. Just when I had thought of work to be done, did this strategy unfold all throughout Pandemonium? Although we have defeated the sparrows, it appears we have but scratched the surface of Pandemonium's troubles. My head is still swimming with questions, but could this mean that Asperos wasn't actually behind this? I think so. It's a stark possibility, yes. The root of this crisis may lie somewhere much deeper than even Abyssos. When we first encountered you, you said the memories of your escape were vague and that your senses were muddled. I believe this was more than the result of a panicked mind. You were made to feel this way by a powerful magical influence. It is possible that this same magic could have poisoned Esperos' heart, twisting his affection for La Brea into a burning obsession. Then, in this altered state, he was made an offer of power he could not refuse. Wait, are you suggesting that someone else turned the sparrows into that thing? If so, it stands to reason that they wouldn't stop at him. Indeed, our mysterious mastermind does not lack for subjects for his experiments. For more potential Emitheoi? Yeah, my face right now. If what you're saying is true, then my colleagues, they're doomed to share the same fate as the sparrows. Maybe. Do not lose heart yet, Erictonios. Asperos challenged us alone, and that tells me that the process of his creation was a long and taxing one. If he was the first Emeteos, then the rest of the warders are likely still alive. However, much as I would like to hasten deeper into Pandemonium, the way forward is sealed off. We must focus our efforts on finding a way through. With the creation still having free reign of Asphodelos, that won't be easy. On the contrary, I yet retain control of these circles, and thus can wield interment magic within their halls at will. The creators will pose no threat to us. Just like that, then nothing stopping us from returning order to Asphodelos. Yes. Just so. I shall require your expertise to keep the peace after the subjects have been returned to their confinement, however. You are Asphodelos' sole remaining warder, after all. Truth be told, I did not expect this investigation to become so involved. Of course, I would like to resolve matters here without resorting to outside help, but... Do you mean to send a report to La Habrea? 'Tis too soon to say. Let us first find a way into Abyssos. It would be best to withhold our judgment until we have ascertained the whereabouts of the other waters and the identity of the party responsible for their disappearance. Agreed. Even so, if it means saving even a single life within Pandemonium, then I'm not above asking La Habrea for help, should it come to that. Recent discoveries certainly paint Asperos' action in a new light. The number of unknown elements in this investigation grows, and we must proceed forward with the utmost caution. To that end, Erictonios and I shall remain here for the time being. Much as I enjoy your company, I do not believe we shall be needing protection for so long as we remain in Asphodelos. You should take this time to rest. Surely you are weary, and there may be more battles ahead of us. Themis' burden may grow heavier in your absence, but he's shown that he's more than capable to bear it. Still, I would help whatsoever I'm able. All we've achieved so far has been thanks to you too, and I mean to repay the debt I owe. I don't know what use I could be outside of placating the creators, but I'll find a way. Nonsense, you owe us nothing. It was thanks to your knowledge of the magics which govern this place that we were able to come this far. Elsewise, we would have likely succumbed to the Hippocampus' assault. Each of us has arrived at this dire pass by separate paths, but it is only by combining our respective expertise that we will reach the end of it and see Pandemonium saved. Poor guy's got his heart in a good place. Thank you, Themis. Asperos' words seem to have affected me more than I realize. Together we've come this far, and together we'll reach the end. I have no doubt we will. Even so, let us allow Pisti to rest. Besides, you have someone awaiting your report on your progress, yes? I dare say your story will be much more than they ever imagined. You bet it will. So what, I'll be coming back to the researcher in... yeah, in Labyrinthos. So I went to the past to this big facility that holds all the most dangerous creatures in the world that they created, and this thing got wild. I would be like, what? Welcome, Pisty. Back from the past, none the worse for fear, I see. So, what did you find? Again, I don't know what I'm telling them. I would have liked to know. So there is evil afoot in Pandemonium, an already ominous place, I must say. Mythic beasts and missing waters. Truly, we are fortunate to see you returned to us in one piece. It appears the voice Pisty heard from the crystal spoke the truth. As for who left it behind and why, those are yet questions to be answered. Indeed, it could be someone who lived among the ancients, or it could be someone trying to avert a tragedy from the future. Much remains shrouded in mystery. Yet, ilm by ilm, we shall unveil that mystery, with the help of Pisty, of course. By her actions was the fabric of the past reshaped, yet she returns to the same present she left. Which can only mean one thing, that her intervention in Pandemonium's crisis is but one of the countless building blocks of history upon which her present has been built. So it means that even if I go and change the past, it won't change the present. There is no telling what consequences would arise if we stopped pursuing this matter now. Whatever plot is unraveling within Pandemonium, we must not let it reach its conclusion. If one of those creators should escape, what ripples would carry forth to the future? I would have said the opposite. Like, just don't go poke your nose in the past and change the past at will like this. Because you might change the future. They might wreak havoc upon the world of the ancients, and their despair would leave an indelible mark upon history's pages. That despair would only feed the terrible beasts that arose during the final days. The first final days already had a drastic effect on the aeons that followed. If the scars it left were made even deeper, then we risk losing our present entirely. Whatever the cost, our connection with the future of Elpis must be preserved. I know I have asked much of you already, but can I count on you to continue your work in Pandemonium? Yeah, those two buddies are kinda cool. Your tireless efforts are much appreciated. If there is aught we can do to ease your burden, you need only say the word. Speaking of which, might you return the crystal into our keeping? While we cannot accompany you to the past, perhaps something can be gained by researching it further. Ah, it shines just as splendidly as the day we met. We shall begin work right away, but I cannot promise any meaningful results for some time. And as matters in Elpis seem to be in similar state, I must ask that you rest. But before that, allow me to make an introduction. As our research moves into its critical stage, I found it only suitable to recruit another assistant. Oh. Melanie is an expert in armaments from throughout history, be they from the far-flung past or made in the most modern forges. Should you find aught of interest in your adventures, bring it here, and she will be glad to offer her services. We know researchers in numerous fields that would love to get their hands on artifacts from bygone eras, and would give you goods in return that should aid you in trials ahead. Furthermore, if you ever wish to peruse the records of events you have reported here, Namgigi has been taking faithful and thorough notes. She is at your complete disposal. Oh, I thought it was a guy. I'm sorry. I sense that we have embarked upon something monumental, something that will dwarf all else I have accomplished in my many years of research. I can think of no greater honor nor reassurance than to have your capable assistance in this endeavor. If there is anything to be found that will contribute to your success, we shall find it. We shall not rest until we have unlocked the mysteries of this crystal, and you will be the first to know when we do. Alright. Tenacity? I don't know. Okay, so the raids are all unlocked now. I think the rest unlocks in Shalien, the 2 dungeons I have to unlock for the expert roulette. I should have plus signs somewhere. Right. Oh yeah, there's a few over there. Oh yeah, this is just to unlock the savage. Well, let's do all of this. Oh, let's do the savage. It will be, should be pretty short. Hey, it's not even the same guy. Is it? Now he even looks more and more like Yoshi P, right? Even more than the usual Wandering Minstrel. Yeah, he does really look like Yoshi P now. Hello, Yoshi P. Huh. Who should stand before me but the savior of the very star? Oh, and I just noticed is dressed as a reaper, like the suit he was wearing on stage, minus the holes on the sides. The inimitable Ender of the end. Your deeds are sung of far and wide, my friend. As I understand it, your quest for the world's salvation brought you to Shalien. I too am here on a quest of sorts, the quest for musical inspiration. Alas, magnificent though this repository of knowledge may be, I find there is only so much inspiration I can derive from tomes. But where tomes alone fail to inspire, living words may yet spark the imagination. So I beg you, will you not regale me with the tale of your quest to deliver the star? If such an adventure isn't fit to be an epic, I would not know what is. Yeah, it's pretty hard to beat. Drawing upon both your first-hand account and the knowledge I attain here, I believe that I shall be able to weave the most marvelous of verses. Should you be willing, pray let me know. I shall continue my research here in the meantime. So what? He doesn't want to speak to me? Greeting, my friend. If you have a tale to share, this minstrel is all ear. Let's go. Oh ho, what manner of thrilling adventure might this be? Good gods, battle on the moon with Zodiac, eldest and mightiest of primals. I pride myself on my imagination, but your feats transcend aught my mind could possibly conceive. A Against all odds, you struck down the puissant being, yet triumph quickly turned to tragedy, for Zodiark's fall proved to be the trigger for the final days. Yes, yes, the words well up within me. Preland Demonair. I don't think I'm listening to that song. I always kind of find them boring. Yeah, I don't know. At least it was short. That the ancients should sacrifice half their number to save the star. The strength of their resolve makes me tremble in admiration, even as it saddens me to think that one of their own would seek to lay it all to waste, so deep was his despair. Not having lived their lives, I feel decidedly unworthy to speak of their hearts. Better that the whole truth remain with you, and you alone. That it suffice for me to honor a fragment of their hopes and dreams in song, that their lives and sacrifice may ever be remembered. Zodiark's fall. Alright, Heidelin now. This promises to be a most rousing adventure. I killed the god being that was protecting the planet. In order to prove your readiness to avert the final days, you undertook a trial imposed by no less being than the will of the star, Heidelin herself. It staggers the mind to imagine such an encounter, to say naught of the thousands of years that Venan had resolved to wait. Yes, I dare say I have a song. You will listen to it now, of course. Hey, Fannin! Thanks for tuning in. What are you up to? Give me one sec. I want to check on those groceries. Okay, sorry about that. Um, Add some family over. Now I need to start my laundry. Excitement never ending. Cool. Chores. It needs to get done. For time beyond counting, Heidelin waited for you in patience and faith, and when at last you were reunited, even as she desperately wished for you to surpass her, she knew she could not hold back, and did not. Hers was an unenviable burden and a noble sacrifice. Tears well in my eyes to imagine the hardships she has had to endure. But it comforts me to know that her long journey was not in vain, that her hopes passed on to you. The tale is an epic among epics, and full honor am I to have been given the chance to weave a song for it. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Heideland's Call. I think that was it for the extremes. Nothing for now. Yeah, okay. Let's unlock those dungeons then. Nortola. Nortola is feeling the effects of the forum's proclamation. It's good to see you, Pisty. I'm not sure if you're aware, but the scholarly world has been in an uproar since the forum announced their plans for the mass exodus. Yeah, this is cancelled, man. To think that we may well step foot on the very moon. We expected that once word got out, we might receive more requests for lunar samples that was previously considered acceptable. What we did not expect was the veritable deluge of absurdity unleashed upon us. We've designated the most mind-boggling request senior bills. At this point, any assistance you can provide will be more than welcome. Jalakshai is in the midst of organizing the latest offerings. Why don't you speak with her to get a better idea of what is to expect? Oh, so it's the aunts. It's not even the dungeon. Okay. I heard your conversation. These ears aren't just for show. As for what plagues me at the moment, here we are, Basildair, both emblematic of our foes with senior bills and direct source of many. Basildair is a highly esteemed scholar of mythological studies. He has a pet theory that the creatures described in myths can be traced to those that once existed in ancient times. Simply put, he requests sample from ancient organisms which I need not remind you no longer exist. The audacity! Are we meant to travel through time for him? So that's what they put in the lore for the excuse for having hunt boards for the past. And there you have it. Take a look at the guild ship hunt board, and if there's anything, I mean anything at all, that you think you can handle, please do. Your only hope. So, those guys get requests for the moon, for the past, and they're like, how are we supposed to handle this? Poor guys, little do they know. Senior guild ship marked bills are now available. Yeah, okay. Well, let's accept them then. Oh, she's got another. To think that you, Pissy, have traveled to the very edge of creation, dare to confront Taliak knows what, yet you still see the strangeness of our hunt bills. You truly are one of a kind. Some would call you brave, some reckless, but my guess is that you simply do what needs to be done. She got it. In any case, we certainly have a few hunts that call for cavalier heroics, and you're welcome to them. Frankly, I can't believe I didn't think to offer them to you sooner. You'll recognize the term elite marks, I'm sure, as ever, or stand toward the bazaar. But don't take my word for it. Ask Schlagside. She will say again that her ears are not for show. This has become quite a pattern, eh? One would almost think Nortola prefers to leave all the explaining to me. A conversation for another time, perhaps. You want to know more about the elite marks, yes? So now I'm supposed to go take those elites to the end of the world. You are the gleaner extraordinaire who made their way to the very summit of the heavens, are you not? Well, not really a gleaner. My word, all of our most tired. That is to say, look how many of our esteemed clients have gathered here at once. Yes, and what of it? Considering the importance of my work and the snail's pace at which you are fulfilling my requests, it should come as no surprise that I have come to personally insist that they are handled with the utmost urgency. Now, in order to completely validate my theories and protect them from any further impugnations, I have need of your talents. I require more samples to prove that the moon, and indeed the stars beyond, are teeming with life. Wait just a moment. My research in comparative mythology is on the verge of changing your understanding of life as we know it. Indeed, samples of ancient organisms have never been of greater necessity. What nonsense! Surely the requests made by various departments of the studium come first. Our pupils are the lifeblood and future of Charlatan, and we must needs provide them with hands-on instructions in the classification of specimens from both Tavernier and Garlemald. They all think they're more important than the other. But pardon me, but we researchers are also in great need of your services. We have a mountain of requests relating to labyrinthos, fiercest specimens in the queue. So, fight among yourselves, I guess? Labyrinthos? Surely you jest. We have a talented individual here, capable of exploring environs unlike any known to man, and you would have her go to labyrinthos? I will not stand for it, not when myriad discoveries await in the field of xenobiology. Enough! Can't you lot see the bind you're putting Pisty in? She will decide for herself what to prioritize. Thank you very much. She told them. Rest assured that each and every one of your requests have been accounted for. Now off you go. Shoo, shoo! I like that, girl. I do apologize for my colleagues' behavior, so not for yours. Should you be interested in learning more about our requests, pray find us in the Aetheryte Plaza. Okay, so I will need to speak to each of them individually, I guess. Fights are those hunt marks are getting intense. Heavens, I'm sure they mean well, after a fashion, but I would consider it a personal favor if they learned to be a bit less demanding, or perhaps more than a bit. Any road, they will doubtless find it in themselves to behave if it means they'll get the precious samples. If you are keen to learn more about our elite marks, don't hesitate to make use of them. For our part, we're counting on you, so best of luck out there, Pissy. Yeah, thanks. Elite guild ship hunts now accessible. Alright. I guess I just go accept them all. Oh, yeah. Alright. Well, if that wasn't a dungeon, then I'm kind of missing a plot. Cutting the cheese. Oh, this is the other one. Yeah. Jamming way. Jamming way is in need of your brains and brawn, mostly the latter. Pisty, you are Pisty, yes? Oh, thank you ever so much for coming. In truth, I've been searching all over for you. You see, there is a most pressing matter for which I could use your wisdom and expertise. Yeah? Oh, but we haven't actually been introduced yet, have we? The name's Jammingway. I had the honor of serving as a communications officer aboard the Ragnarok. So anyhow, To the matter I spoke of. It began the other day when my curiosity got the better of me, and I decided to send a reconnaissance probe to Ultima Thule to investigate the environs. Imagine my surprise when my robotic friend responded just a short while ago with a most urgent and dire distress signal. A distress signal from Ultima Thule? Now, even after you and your companions mercifully put an end to the threat of the final days? Surely this intrigues and worries you as much as it does me. I was just about to venture there to investigate further, but there's no telling what dangers might await. And I am a communications officer, not an adventurer. Please join me at Termazane, so we may boldly go where you have gone before. Kinda looked like a lolly-ho there. Alright. Let's go where I've already gone before. Oh, there's even another plus sign there. Wait, isn't it Nemgigi? Did it say Nemgigi? Yeah. Oh, so where was I earlier? She has something else? Misty, allow me to thank you personally for your contribution to our research. Oh, of course, she wants to unlock Savage, yeah. Your stories of the ancients' creations have planted the seeds of a great many theories, and I cannot wait for them to flourish. Professor Claudian has asked me to write detailed records of your investigation. If you wouldn't mind staying for a while, I would ask you to tell me more of your adventures in the past. Adventures that started with the mysterious crystal seemingly containing a message declaring a crisis in this pandemonium. Of course, Professor Claudian will eventually make a report, but we are deficient on concrete facts at present. To that end, I suppose a comprehensive catalogue of the beasts you encountered in the Asphodello circles would be a fine starting point. Yes, I require every gory detail, every air-rising description. Please don't ask me that. I'm bad at recounting tales or remembering stuff, apparently, if you think about Eden. Nemgigi, I've brought the volumes you asked for, but are you quite certain we need all of this just to research the crystals? Some of these, habitats of aquatic life forms and the myths and folklore of the phoenix, for example, seem to have little bearing on the subject. In fact, many of these tomes seem to be related to the creatures of Pandaemonium Pisty spoke of. Surely we have better things to do with our time. Pisty has already encountered and subdued them, so what use could further insight offer? No, this is... On the contrary, Reese, no. We would be remiss in our duty as academics not to take every opportunity to learn more of these subjects. To view the creatures of bygone times through the lens of modern science is a dream so few have the chance to achieve. Of course, I'll not deny a personal interest in the matter. As I thought. While there were enough relevant volumes for me to fulfill your request this once, if you wish to sate your appetite for knowledge again, might you do so on your own time? Shall we proceed? Yeah, not heeding the counsel there. Tell me everything you remember, and please spare not a single detail. I don't easily frighten, you may be assured. We might start with your battle with this transformed water, Erictonios, was it? I would also like to hear of the keyword and the nature of his metamorphosis. Yeah, I guess. Good, good. Thank you for this priceless information. While I'm disappointed I couldn't behold your foes with my own eyes, your stories have given me more than enough to write sufficiently thorough description. Perhaps we should also include basic theories concerning the growth and behavior of these creatures. It would give our little catalog some flavor, wouldn't you agree? We could start with... I have it. Aquatic life forms in our time have been observed to grow to sizes that are orders of magnitude larger than their larval forms. In fact, it may not be so preposterous to posit that the hippocampus you encountered was merely the larval form of a much more massive and, dare I say, horrific entity. Please don't. Now, don't look at me like I'm some mad magus. Breakthroughs have been precipitated by even wilder theories than that. As the professor always says, we mustn't let logic stand in the way of brilliance. Until proven one way or the other, every hypothesis is a valid one. There is nothing quite like the ambrosia of inspiration. Are we making records or creating fairy tales? The ideas are intriguing to me, though definitely the first one. So long as I make a note in the margins of my records indicating that a theory is unproven, we can let our imaginations run wild. Yes, I said or. You needn't be a researcher to have an idea that will leave its mark for generations. Oh my god, and she's gone. This is cute. So where was the follow-up? Oh, right there. Yeah, let's just get on the mound. Oh, the big whale. Thomasine. Pisty, I knew you'd come. We have inquiring minds and a crushing need to be of use in common. Any road, I'm pleased to report that the Ragnarok has already been prepared for our journey. A journey that, unfortunately, will not require the massive quantities of ether that were necessary for our previous voyage beyond the stars. And why is that? How can this be, you wonder? Else if I know. So they just completely gave up, like on the explanation. Just convenient plotline. Just accept it. Whether it is a parting gift from Mother or perhaps the manifestation of Meteion's true desire, this vessel is strongly connected to Ultima Thule. Because reasons? So strongly, in fact, that it somehow simultaneously exists in both locations. Oh, okay. Here in Labyrinthos and out at the edge of the universe. What the hell? Is this making more sense to you now? No? No. Well, it matters little. What matters is that we get to the other side and see what is troubling my dearest bro. On that note, let us be off. No, this is not making more sense. Ultimate tool. Okay, just there. See, the Ragnarok exists here and surely as it did and does back in Labyrinthos. Oh, how convenient. Yeah, because if you warp here, it's here, and if you go down there, it's there. With the vessel forming a conduit of sorts, we may also easily teleport between the two locations. Convenient, wouldn't you say? Precisely because the locations are so indelibly connected to each other, however, I fear that whatever has triggered my probe's distress signal has the potential to threaten Labyrinthos as well. And so I would investigate without delay. Let's see now. It would seem the distress signal is coming from base Omicron, not far from here. Let us hope my automaton friend can enlighten us further as to the situation. Not far from here? I mean, it's actually pretty far, man. No, this is not it. Ah, Pisty, this is my precious reconnaissance automaton. And yet it would appear this good-for-nothing bucket of bolts has gotten his oily paws all over it. Pray stand by for a moment while I give it a good talking to. You miserable sack of sockets! What in heaven's names do you think you're doing with my oh-so-valuable automaton? Completing lodging circuits and 7,000 categorically denies the accusations of this hirsute organism. In advanced life forms such as N7000 has no need for such outdated technology. On the contrary, this unit took pity on this makeshift machine and the primitive society which created it and deigned to issue a warning. Primitive? Outdated? I'll show you primitive and outdated, you! Wait, what is this warning you speak of? Initiating simplification to explain in imprecise terms that your crude mind might comprehend. Sometime after the organic life form known as Pisty here came in contact with M017, Omicrons noticed an irregularity. Specifically, a powerful burst of energy from the remnants of a lost world. No doubt a reaction to Pisty and her companions defeating the Ant Singer. Fortunately, the energy wave itself caused no appreciable damage. Less fortunately, it housed within it an encoded message from the strategic matrix known as Stigma 1. The message contained a single word, a single command: live. Oh, that seems innocent enough. Whatever is the problem? This message reached the sensors of Stigma 4, a logistics matrix that has long laid dormant. Shocked back to life at the behest of its fellow intelligence, it has returned its duties in constructing weapons of mass destruction. Oh, nice. Furthermore, there is a statistically probability of 99% that it will launch a full-scale assault on your eminently detectable home planet as soon as production is complete. Ouch! Can't produce weapons if you're exploded. Perhaps we can remove its power source somehow. This unit projects that this would be less than ideal. Stigma 4's production capabilities are necessary to ensure that the Omicron's existence is maintained in perpetuity. Disabling or destroying it is incompatible with the command issued by Stigma 1. Is there no way we might simply change its mind? If Stigma 4 is convinced that war is essential to its survival, could we not persuade it that an unprovoked offense might threaten its existence even more? The grubbly organic life form's proposition has merit. As a military information and operations specialist, this unit does possess the capability to rewrite the memory banks of other artificial intelligences. If this unit were to hack Stigma 4's neural core and implant the memory that such an offensive once led not to victory, but to failure and near eradication, it must logically conclude that preemptive attack is ill-advised. To accomplish this unit will access Stigma 4 and use a dimensional manipulator to generate a virtual environment simulating its memories of war. You must traverse the environment and nullify Sigma 4's expectations of victory. Is my robot voice any good? I don't think it is. That sounds simple and not at all likely to get us killed. What do you say, Pissy? Leave the fighting to us. I suppose it's worth a try. It can't be any tougher than Omega, right? Right! Commencing strategic operations protocol. All participants in the mission, please accompany this unit to the access point at once. Alright. Curious to know what he says. I can't say I completely understand what's going on here, but at least it's progress, yes? I guess. From this access point, it will be possible for this unit to establish a communications interface with Stigma 4's neural network. You may be interested to know that this is the first time this unit has been able to perform its intended function since the date was commissioned. This unit is honored and will do its utmost to maximize the probability of success. Oh, cool. Are you saying you've actually never done this before? You really had me going with your advanced intelligence talk, but at least my probe at work experience. The flea-ridden life form evaluation is inaccurate. And robot got so much sass, I like it. This unit is equipped with dynamic functionality. It simply has not encountered technology formidable enough to require its full capabilities before. More significantly, this unit has succeeded in establishing the interface with Sigma 4. All that remains is for you to enter the simulation and use whatever puny weapons are at your disposal to destroy the core that lies within. That should see the Matrix sufficiently traumatized. This unit will remain in this physical space to ensure the communication interface remains stable as you carry out the operation. And do take care, though the environment is virtual, any pain you suffer within will feel quite real. Okay. This is a weird dungeon. $540? For 8. Let's go. Oh, no, I queued up for the 2. There you go. This is longer than I expected. I just needed to say it. Okay, so I guess I'll need to kill like tons of Omicrons. And a level checker at the end. Cool. Oh, so we're like transparent? I like that they put that good old music back in there. Level Tricker. Should I have pulled all of this? I'm not sure. Oh, and I have a scholar. Okay, there. Yeah, that healer can handle big balls, let's go. I don't remember where that song was from. I think it was from Omega, right? And it kind of would make sense. Yeah, I think it was. I'm dying! Okay, saved. Oh no, this looks like the one that does the... What was it? Left, right? Oh, so now it's got a tail. Alright. My cats are highly irritated now. My folding shirts has significantly interrupted their nap time. Oh no. How dare you interrupt your kitty's nap times. Poor kittens. Wait. Okay, I thought it would be you. We have it so hard here. Yeah, no doubt. The life of a kitty is just so hard, you know? Buster. I would say this music is one of my favorite Endwalkers, but at the same time there are just so many cool musics in Endwalkers. I can't decide on a favorite. Let's put that way over there. Yep. I don't know why this stack sign has like... Oh, now I understand. Why did the other times I didn't get a knockback? That's weird. Buster. Okay, this guy's dead. What's this? Oh, it's an earring, I think? Okay. Woo! And a gem. No. How could he already be there? He's just so quick. I missed one. Okay. Let's run! Alright. I got a good party. Oh, this one. Alright. Ooh, nice animation. Oh. Oh, the healer put his healing bubble down there. I was a bad tank over here. At least I'll try to help him out a bit. Oh, I put his bubble back. Man, it's got a quick timer. As a white mage, I have like a 1:30 timer to put that bubble back up again. So Scholar is very quick to put it back, I guess. Okay, let's go. Didn't even hurt. fine. Oh. Okay. I was not. I was not. Oh, what's this tree? Fuck. Oh, the healer died. Oh no. Ouch. Maybe I could still manage with my team and see. Infinite healing. Okay, so I need to notice where this finish is. Finish is here. Yeah. I think I'll actually be fine without a healer. So I guess I need to put myself like in front of this. Yeah. Okay, good. Surprised Bally doesn't have a res. Yeah, I'm almost a healer at that point. I don't need no healer, man. No, please stay. Oh, sweet. Sliding. I would have preferred to wait on the healer. Oh, he's here now. I think it's the only game I have ever seen a paladin in where it didn't have a res, now that I think about it. Really? See what happens when I chat? I die. No, I'm kidding. I don't really know what killed me here. Oh, everybody dead now. I mean, if a tank had a raise, it would be way too OP. And like really unfair to all the other tanks too. I think it would break the game balance. Sorry, I'll stop talking. No, please don't. Look, it gave me a chance to go to the slides again. Wee-hee. Now I'm gonna try to pay attention. I don't really know what killed me over there. Let's try a take two. Well, okay, since there was a slide. So, oh man. Okay, so I just died because it's really too much. It's not something specifically that killed me, it's just they hit way too hard. And the tank can't, the healer can't manage. Let's put everything in there, man. Okay, I think I'll be fine now. So, yeah, it was not your fault at all. It was my pole that was too big pole. Did it! What's this? Oh, it's a necklace. But I like big poles, so I'm still gonna do it. Although this shit looks like bad news. Yeah, I'm not sure I should have pulled that. No, okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Think. Or not. Yeah, okay, P. Your enemy's dead now. I'm good. Chicken tenders ready to fry. Which reminds me, it's supper soon. So it will be like Stigma 4, right? Stigma 4, Siege Matrix. This shit looks like bad news. It's big! Oh! Okay, there's no front or back. So we got like 2 bosses. Okay, it's just calling up boys and bosses. What will it call up now? Oh, this. Okay. This is manageable. This looks like DNA. So we need to get in. Mind hack. So we'll go 3, 2. What? Oh no! Going back? I don't know why I did die. I clearly touched that wall of death. Oh, didn't see those hands. face left. But will I really face left or will I go right this time? So I'll just stand in the middle, so either way I go I will be fine. Okay, I did go left, but I didn't take into account that I would have to go in the middle. Yeah, it's alright. Oh, there's a dragon. Yeah, not making it. Almost there. That was a fun fight. You gotta stay on your toes, like attentive to what's happening, but it's manageable, so yeah, that's the kind of stuff I like. Not like too overly complicated. Boom. Did it explode? Kind of dissipated. Yay! Yeah, and healer was really good. Was this nearing? Alright. I think that should complete the quest. Operation status success. Stigma 4 has abandoned its military offensive. N7000 submits new orders to Stigma 4. Stigma 4 is instructed to immediately cease production of all weapons and attack units and initiate production of diplomatic hologram units. An analysis of memory data complete. Further pursuit of planned invasion is calculated to have a 99.9999 probability of resulting in utter annihilation. N7000's orders are deemed strategically and logistically sound. Reconfiguring production infrastructure. Take that glowing eyeball. Oh my dearest N7000, I apologize for all those times I called you a sack of balls. Why, you're the most impressive military information and operations unit I've ever met. This unit expresses its gratitude to the Aero Pissy and the self-looking organic life form. Oh, so he didn't call him shit this time. This unit could not have succeeded without your help. This also marks the completion of this unit's duties. With the invasions halted indefinitely, there remains no military operation or conflict requiring this unit's functions. Preparing to shut down and enter permanent energy-saving hibernation. So is he like putting end to his life? Shut down? What nonsense is this? Did you not receive an order to live just a short time ago? Eternal sleep doesn't sound like living to me. Come on, Pissy, say something and set this bold head straight, won't you? Why not put your abilities to work for peace? To shut down would be inconsistent with the orders Sir gave you. Yeah, go and work for peace. She's right. You were told to live, and live is what you'll do. If you don't have a war to wage anymore, you can use your talents to bring in a new future of peace and hope. But what are the appropriate protocols? This unit possesses little practical experience in peacetime operations. You can access Stigma 4, can you not? By interfacing with its memory banks, might you not be able to, say, find knowledge of lost civilizations? Civilizations that you might simulate for the edification of those who live now? Indeed, such a task would be within this unit's capabilities. But what about when this task is complete? Without an ongoing mission, sooner or later this unit is bound to lose its purpose. What happens then? This is so just thinking there's doing that? Well, let's see now. I suppose you could always open a cafe. Back in Old Charlieland, there's a fine establishment called the Last Stand. People gather there to share food, drink, company, and reasons to meet again. Misty delivered her world from the brink of despair and helped people dream of a brighter future once more. What if we could do the same for the other civilizations Métis Enfants? This unit finds the furry life form's suggestion difficult to process, and yet realizing accurate simulations of myriad civilizations, including those the Omicrons have not encountered, would undoubtedly challenge this unit to the fullest. It is a reason to remain active for the foreseeable future. Is jamming away some kind of Lala here or Avrid? You have not you have not met those yet, Fannin. They are Loporites. You will meet them in Endwalker. And as you can see, they are adorable. Precisely, see? I knew I was onto something here. Speaking of here, Bestie, do you know anywhere nearby that could use a good cafe? No, good question. There's an empty structure that might be suited for it in the necropolis? Well, why didn't you say so sooner? People shouting things in shout chat. Okay, so people were asking, is it Kai time, the special fate? It's not, it's come die in the flowers for Denmo. Alright, well, dungeon done, and that will be it for today. I will unlock the last dungeon at another time, and will by the same time unlock the expert roulette. I'm only missing this one, so I guess next time I will be able to unlock the dungeon I'm missing and do expert roulette after that. So alright, food time for today. So this is it, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, and well, see you next time. Goodbye.